Reed Seligman there, one of the former Duke lacrosse players, giving some very damaging testimony today about what the rape charges did to his life. Now the man in the hot seat in a Raleigh courtroom, Durham DA Mike Nifong. He's also been taking the stand, fighting for his career. Is it the end of it for Nifong? Defense attorney David Schwartz joins us now live. David, thanks for being here.
Hi, John.
Hi. I couldn't help but think when I saw Reed Seligman on the stand for almost a year, maybe even more than a year, this guy was portrayed as some big thug. When you heard him on the stand today, he seemed, first of all, well-spoken, articulate. He seemed almost like a kid. And when he broke down crying in court about telling his mom, you could hear a pin drop in that courtroom. He really, I think, helped the case against Nifong, didn't he?
Yeah, his testimony gives you a window into what the accused actually feels like. I mean, this is just one person, and he was innocently accused, and he had to spend an entire year facing rape charges where he was going to spend dozens of years in jail. You can only imagine what that does to a criminal defendant, and that's why we have the constitutional standards that we do in this country. Unfortunately, Mike Nifong did not abide by those constitutional standards. Do you want this guy as your district attorney who is completely unfair, who abuses the rights of criminal defendants, who withholds evidence? We have to remember, John, this guy has the power of the state. He has so much power. And what the voters don't realize when they go to that voting booth is they don't know who they're electing their district attorney. I think this case should be an example that maybe they should open up their eyes and understand who the people are they're electing as district attorney by doing just a cursory investigation, speaking to the local bar association, speaking to judges to see what they feel about this person. This person was not capable of being fair and having power the way he did. My heart breaks for them and all the other defendants out there that are falsely accused. It's not just these three guys.
Yeah, David Schwartz, thanks.
Thanks, John. He made them go through this charade for a year and to be criminal defendants for an entire year for no reason.
In a hearing like this before the state bar, can we assume that they can take into account what the Attorney General found, or is that totally separate? Do they have to look at this kind of in a vacuum?
Oh no, they could take into account the totality of the circumstances. The rules of evidence that apply in a normal trial do not apply in this ethics hearing. The ethics board could take into account anything that they want, which may be relevant to this case.
And we're told that he doesn't have to be there today for this hearing, but that he will be there. Could a personal appearance make a difference?
In some cases, a personal appearance can always make a difference. But I think in this particular case, I don't think anybody's going to feel sorry for him whatsoever. And I think he's, I think it's come out. It's pretty clear that he's a complete liar. He lied about this DNA evidence. Yes, he's entitled to his hearing. But I think in the end, he will have his license taken away because he violated the Constitution. He violated his obligation to the people of the state of North Carolina.
Is there going to be intense pressure now, David, on him to either resign or to have him removed?
Well, he has to resign. If he loses his license to practice law, you can't possibly be the district attorney. So certainly...
But even before a decision would be made by the bar?
Well, you know, he seems very set in his ways. Yes, I think a reasonable person would assess the situation that he has no credibility. He can never go back into a court ever again and have any credibility with the court or a judge. So yes, he should resign, but is he? I don't think so.
What about lawsuits? Is he going to face them from these families, do you think?
I think he may face a lawsuit, but you know, he has qualified immunity. So as a public official carrying out his public duties, I think it would be a very tough case to find him liable for anything in this case because he was the acting district attorney, a public official, and it would be a very large burden to overcome.
Attorney David Schwartz. Attorney David, good to see you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jane.
We'll see what happens.
Thank you.